Welcome to the Temple of Flame. On today, faithful acolytes, it's that time again. And what that time is, of course, is the quarterly wing thing we like to do here on the series, wherein we go through a plate of wings and a whole bunch of sauces from the Hot One show. It's a part fridge cleanup, a part homage. And there is previous editions in the Wing Thing playlist if you are interested and care to check any of those out, which is also where the video for these two gems are. So every sauce you see before you was in the Hot Ones show, except for these two sauces, which are, of course, called Wing Thing sauces, from Smokin Ed Currie. I believe you have to go to Pucker Butt to order these. I don't think the Smokin Ed's site is a bubble site, but there is a written review and, of course, videos available for all these if you are interested and care to check any of those out. There's a separate playlist, in fact, for you of strictly Hot Ones related products, sauces, tie-ins, the whole kit and caboodle, if you will. All right, so let's go through our lineup for this time out. We have the Hot Ones Buffalo, the Hot Ones Classic Garlic Fresno, the Hot Ones Chili Maple. All three of those are lead-off slots. This is probably the one and only time I'm actually going to do three of these in one video. Similar to how I did three of the last dabs in one video, and then from this point I'm just going to rotate them in and out, most likely. Heatonist had a special, and I needed to get to shipping. So I threw in another one of the Crabby Shack, one of my favorite sauces from the show. From Dawson's, we have the very, very interesting Apple Caraway. And I don't know how that's going to go on wings, but I'm really interested to find out. This one is the only one I think that's probably in danger of not returning. These probably won't be in any future wing things, but so the idea with these, I have 10 wings this time out. I'm actually going to combine these two. So there's 11 sauces that you see. However, these two are going to be combined. So these are basically one sauce. We have the wild and the Pepper X version of Smokin Ed's Wing Thing. We have from Chile, Lengua de Fuego, the Turmeric Bomb. We have from Hellfire Detroit, the Bourbon Habanero Ghost. We have from Ginger Goat, the Tropic Star. So this one's a 5. So it goes 1, 1, 1, 3, 5. And then it goes, where is that? I think this is a 6 and then 7, 7. So this one I was saying before I interrupted myself so rudely is the Ginger Goat Tropic Star. And then from a 7 slot, we jump all the way to a 10 with the Last Dab Original. I don't think I have enough of that sauce to be in more videos than this. This one is kind of a question mark as well. The Ginger Goat Tropic Star, I have not hit it on wings yet, so that could kind of go either way. And new to this are the Buffalo, the Apple Caraway, and the Ginger Goat Tropic Star. All right. We might as well sauce these up. These wings were a little bit larger than some of the previous wings, so that's why there's only 10 of them. But we'll make it work, as we always do. We're going to start off with the Buffalo as the very, very first of these. And this is a sauce that I thought was okay. It's very busy though. This one almost certainly will be in future episodes. Next we have the chili garlic Fresno, the classic garlic Fresno. Great sauce. Tremendous. This is an excellent sauce. This is, again, one of the better ones from the show. I didn't like the classic at all, particularly, but the classic garlic Fresno, I think is fantastic. Really just a tremendous, tremendous sauce as far as wings go, in particular. All right, and then, man, how do you make the chili garlic Fresno any better? Well, you throw some maple syrup in it, which is just what the hell they did here. This is the chili, the classic chili maple. Also from the Hot Ones, there are 4 Hot One sauces, and if you count the ones that Ed Currie is responsible for, there are actually 5 sauces. So Smokin Ed is very, very represented in this video. These are almost, I think, entirely flats this time around too. Just a really odd bag. Crabby Shag, go lemon pepper. I love this sauce. Just man, what a beautiful sauce. I was so pleased to be able to find this again. This is one of the few, I think, repeats actually, where I've run all the way out, and then this might be the only one actually, and then bought another bottle just solely for the purpose of having it in more wing things. Okay, the apple Caraway, which I feel is kind of a misnamed sauce. You can check out the written review video for that if you're interested. This one is a big question mark as far as I'm concerned as to how or whether it will work on wings. All right. Get this all nice and dolled up for Daddy's Tum Tum. Okay. Here we go with the... Alright, so the wing things... Oh man, I gotta try... I didn't spend a lot of time and thought as to how I was going to do this. So this one, the mild, was better in flavor. I think what we'll do is just... I'm going to guess. No real heat to speak of for this one. This one, there is more heat. I didn't love the flavor of this one. But, you know, I am really curious to see how they're going to go together. Certainly this one is a lot more watery. They're very different sauces. Okay. There's our combination. We'll see how it goes. I mean, obviously I did the wing things, I obviously did the video with wings. When I did that one. I guess not obviously, but I did the video with wings when I had that. The turmeric bomb, which actually surprisingly I found enjoyable on wings, which is something I was actually not really expecting. I think this is a really undersung sauce, I think. Like I don't expect it to ever be as good as it is. It's rare that sauces just continually take me by surprise. This is one of the few that do. You know, by this point I've had, well, many hundreds of sauces to be sure. Maybe I'm even, I don't know if I've had past 1,000 yet. I probably have, though, over the course of my life. I probably actually have had over 1,000 hot sauces, because I didn't do the blog until relatively late in life, and I've been doing it now at this point for almost 13 years. Not to age myself too much. All right. Tropic Ginger Star. Away we go. This is another question mark. I hope it's good, obviously, but we'll see. We'll see how it is. Ginger Goat, I think, makes some really, really interesting and nice stuff. So I'm generally pretty happy with the sauces that they make. I am not expecting to dislike. So here's a question, right? One of the things I try to answer in these wing things is, will I ever have an entire wing thing where I actually like every single sauce? That has not happened yet, although it's come close a couple times. And most of the time I don't actively dislike sauces. Occasionally I do. Oh, this one actually might have enough for another go. Well, we'll see. See how close we get here. All right, that's only one side. We gotta do both. We gotta do both sides. That's not how we do things here. There we go. Okay, that's it. So the last dab is no more after this video. So that one will be just for this video, but we did get both sides sauce, so. The thick sauce is just, they're a little hard to do stuff with because they just stick to everything. Instead of the thing that I wanted to stick to sometimes. Okay, so I don't see why we're waiting. We're gonna start with this. This is the Hot Ones Buffalo. It is, so the kind of sort of issue I have here with this is it's like they tried to put in the dressing with the buffalo sauce, and I don't think that was the move. Good though. It is quite good on wings. I like it better on wings than anything else so far. I don't think it's the best wing sauce, but garlic Fresno. Yes, indeed. I don't mind. These are 100% flats. I like flats. I don't know what everyone else's favorite wing piece is. Mine is definitely flats. But I've never really liked drumsticks ever as a rule, so I guess it fits. All right, here we go with the chili maple. You can hear I got these nice and crispy. And you can do it by saucing these and then putting them back into your oven or air fryer, but I like to do it this way on camera. All right. Pro tip, use the gloves. That way that you can go to the bathroom normally. or touch your eyes and nose after the winging is over. Okay, Crabby Shack. This is such a great sauce on wings. I didn't think that's what they meant it for. Because I think Crabby Shack is a seafood restaurant, I believe. I think somebody in the area must be a patron of the restaurant or something and notice the sauce, and I said this would be really, definitely it's a natural extension, but you know, give them a little bit of a lift. Put the show out, put the sauce out to a national audience. Put the restaurant out, you know. All right, apple caraway. Well, it's not bad. It's more puzzling though. So I don't think caraway and chicken are a good fit, especially. Again, it's not bad, but in the video, I paired that sauce with some nice rye bread and some real nice roast beef. And I think that's probably where this is going to go for the rest of this bottle. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong, like I don't dislike it. But it just calls to mind the other stuff and makes me want the other stuff. So I'm like, oh, I really wish I had a roast beef on rye, or a pastrami on rye, or corned beef on rye. All right. Oh. Ooh. Huh. The wing thing, combination is interesting. Get my first little hint of heat now. And I'm into the 7th wing. All right, turmeric bomb. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's wild to me. So far, the most outlandish sauce. It's just such an oddball. All right, so we have the Bourbon Habanero Ghost. These wings were kind of done to perfection here. These are staying quite crispy, which I'm so pleased about. I don't like non-crispy wings particularly. Turmeric stained my gloves. Not yet. Okay, so we have the Ginger Go Tropic Star. Oh, this is a... So this is one of the... Dang it. Oh, well. Every once in a while I get one of these misshapen ones. Like now. I hate it because it shatters the bones. Alright. I did give me a good enough read though on the sauce, and it's nice. It is super nice. Surprisingly nice almost. Okay. Last but not least, the last dab. We have two sections here. Two for the price of one almost. All right, that's fine. One of the issues I have with all the last dabs is I feel like I get really tired of the flavor really easily. All right. Okay. Still punchy, to be sure. All right. It's easier to do this when I have fewer sauces. So, the ones I liked are here. I didn't dislike anything. The ones I'm a lot more ambivalent about are here. So, these are all quite good. All of these. And, so... These two are sort of turmeric sauces, both of these, the turmeric bomb and the last dab. I'm just not feeling it today, I guess. The wing things, I don't mean to damn them with faint praise, but they're just kind of okay-ish, I guess, for me. The Dawson's sauce I like a lot. As a sauce, I think it's great. I just don't. It's not bad on wings. None of these are bad on wings. This isn't bad on wings. It calls to mind a really good deli sandwich with corned beef, pastrami, or roast beef. And that's what I want. When I have this sauce, I want that. I don't want whatever I'm having this with. I want that. So I'm going to eat this with that. So that will be, this won't be appearing in any more wing things because I don't want it. I want to have it in that setting. These two, I've got the extra wings in the bag. I'll probably combine these into a sauce and then finish that off. They won't be appearing. This one will be. This one is out, so that won't be. These three, so of these, let's just say this is 5 of these. 5 of these, half of what you see here at most will be appearing in the next wing thing. I really wanted to try to open this up to more non-hot sauce, to more non-hot ones sauces. And I didn't make it super far this time out, but that's okay. Because, you know, this one I wanted to have all 3 comparatively. They're all, these two I would say are about the same level. This one is probably my favorite overall. I really, really like that sauce on wings. Just that little bit of maple, man, that's a dynamo there. Just so good. Just really just excellent. This one was the one that surprised me the most. I didn't expect to like it on wings as much as I did. Just a really phenomenal sauce, and it works so well there. This one, of course, lemon pepper. How do you go wrong on wings with that? And of course, this one I've had a number of times. It's always been pretty. This is actually one that I like quite a bit from Hellfire Detroit. This one is a sauce that I enjoy, but I think with turmeric and the sort of push over towards mustard, I find I really have to be in the mood to really, I guess, sort of click with it. And I wasn't today. Same thing with the last dab. This is the last dab I like the best out of the formulation with turmeric and coriander and stuff. So I've only got the pepper, the Reaper edition, and the XXX. Those bottles are on deck. One of those will be in the next video. But yeah, overall, this was a lot. This is actually probably the mildest wing thing I think I've done. This was comparatively a breeze compared to the last one I did last year. Oh, actually, most of the ones last year, even some of the years before as well. So, I mean, we didn't really get up into too high levels here. Although, like I said, this is still, to me, definitely a punchy sauce. Even though this is less hot than the Reaper and less hot than the XXX. So, yeah, definitely, this is a good time though. I never don't enjoy myself when I do these type of videos, and this is no exception. Strongly encourage everybody out there who's watching to, get yourself some. You don't necessarily have to do this, but I do pull lists out so you can see what's in the videos. And if your tastes are similar to mine, you can see which ones I like better and which I didn't. And you could do something like this yourself, especially if you're having a gathering of people who are chili head curious, or chili heads themselves. That this is a really fun activity for people who are kind of into that, especially if they're also foodies too, because you get to explore so many different takes and styles and stuff, and then you can kind of do what I do and say, oh, this would be good here, this would be good here, this would be good here, and it really is part of the joy of discovery. So again, as always, I encourage you to do that. But that is going to do it for this time. This was the Q1 2025 Wing Thing. Number 4. In peace. To serve the flame.